Why dogs bark at some strangers and not others, and 5 other dog behaviors explained. Are dogs ever trying to chat you up? If so, what is your canine pal trying to tell you? Uncover the secret language of dogs with 6 dog behaviors to help you know your little pooch a little better. Why dogs bark at some strangers and not others. Number 1, trying to warn you of danger. Remember, dogs are territorial. So if your dog sees a stranger approaching your house, their internal doggy alarm makes sure they get to make some noise. Turns out dogs just have an instinctual need to protect their home turf, a behavior that goes back to their wolf ancestors in the wild, who are often used and trained to protect human dens from violent threats of the wild. In short, barking is your dog's way of sending a warning to intruders. So when your pup barks at certain strangers, they're actually just doing their best to safeguard your space and loved ones. Number 2, telling people to stay away. Dogs are awfully good at remembering faces and scents. So when your sniffer comes across a person they're familiar with, they're more likely to wag their tail in excitement instead of barking up a loud storm. But here's the thing, if your dog has an awkward or unpleasant meeting with any stranger in the past, they're probably less likely to be comfortable around new faces in the future. Kinda makes sense, right? Number 3, mirroring the strangers. Guess what? Dogs are real pros when it comes to reading body language. Picking up on subtle cues and signals, dogs pay close attention to how we carry ourselves, our physical energy levels and tone of our voices, and even our facial expressions. If someone has a more calm and relaxed body posture while speaking to your pooch in a gentle way, your dog is more likely to feel more at ease. On the other hand, if a stranger looks tense, angry, or has an overall threatening vibe, your dog might react with a cacophony of defensive whoops and barks. Remember, as humans, any signals we send out can actually influence how our dogs behave around us. 5 fascinating dog behaviors explained. Number 1, tail wagging, the highs and lows. Dogs love to shake that tail. We all know that. But did you know dogs wag their tails for many different reasons? From sheer excitement to the fear of being attacked, dog tails can speak volumes. For example, when your dog wags their tail with a big, relaxed sweep, it's a sign of happiness and comfort. But hey, watch out for a more stiff and rapid wag, which could mean they're on high alert or just feeling a tad tense. But what about that slow, low-hanging wag? Well, this could indicate feelings of uncertainty or submission. Does your little tail-twitching monster do the same? Let us know in the comments below. Number 2, pawing behavior. Dogs love using their paws to communicate, so raise your hand if you've been pawed by your furry friend. Sometimes it's their way of saying, hey, give me some attention. So they might paw at you as they seek love, affection, playtime, or just a little whiff of your fuzzy human warmth. Did you know that pawing is also a common way for your good friend Possum Awesome to apologize when they mess up the house? Number 3, rolling over. Is it submissive or playful? Now here's a real head scratcher, the roly-polies. While you might think rolling over is a sign of submission with your pooch exposing their most vulnerable part of their body, the belly, but guess what? It can also mean they're feeling a little playful. But hey, context is key. If you want to know your dog's real mood, you want to check if they're looking relaxed with a wagging tail or feeling a bit tense and avoiding any form of direct eye contact. Number 4, chasing their tail. A game or a sign of dog OCD. Have you ever walked in on your dog frantically chasing his own tail? Crazy as it may seem, tail chasing is actually pretty common among canines. Sometimes it's out of the sheer desire to play, especially with high-energy pups who like to goof around. For others, though, it might be a sign of boredom or the need for human attention. But hey, let's keep an eye out always. If your dog becomes a little too fixated on spinning around like a tornado all day, while also showing signs of frustration and anxiety, it might be time to check with a professional vet. To learn more about how dogs express themselves, make sure to watch our video on the meaning behind 21 of the strangest dog behaviors we know. Number 5, sniffing, view from the nose. When it comes to animals who like to sniff, dogs are kinda hard to miss. Their exceptional sense of smell is simply out of this world and way better than humans. In fact, as a way of exploring their surroundings, did you know sniffing can help your dog pick up scents, identify objects, and even sense emotions? It's like their very own superpower. So the next time you see your dog religiously sniffing around the park, just remember, they're not just being nosy, but actually uncovering a whole new world of smells that humans often miss out. By knowing their quirky doggy ways, you can deepen your connection with your dog and master the art of dog whispers. So let's wag a little and get ready for a game of paws and join our four-legged friends in sniffing out the adventures ahead.